Hey, what is up guys, it is Silversun here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a review on the new Gravity Falls episode, Roadside Attraction. Now unfortunately, I really didn't know this episode was coming out today until I saw some comments on a video, a Gravity Falls related video obviously, that it was today, and I actually fell asleep before it came on, so I kind of missed like the first part of it and stuff like that, the part that they showed before the theme song plays and all that stuff. But from what I can gather, I'm pretty sure that Dipper talked to Seuss at some point about, you know, talking to girls and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, he just wanted to get over Wendy and stuff like that. So while that's happening, pretty much everyone else, Stan, Mabel, Grenda, and Candy are pretty much just going around, destroying all the other attractions in the world and stuff. And it's kind of just like a little montage of that mixed in with Dipper trying to, get girls' phone numbers and try to talk to them and be friends and stuff like that. And with the help of Grunkle Stan, he actually did get a couple of girls' phone numbers and stuff like that. And in my personal opinion, if I had to say he had to get like, if he had to be like with one of those girls, I'd have to say it would be the one from the upside down house or something like that. I don't know, like it just seemed like they kind of hit off the most in my opinion. But and they just look, good together and stuff. But pretty much I'm gonna say who we actually, well, it's not really official yet, but we know that, a lot of fans are gonna go crazy over this, a lot of shippers and all that stuff. But pretty much what most people were theorizing is that, Candy and Dipper are gonna get together, and they kinda do near the end of the episode. Also, another thing that people thought was gonna happen in this episode was that Seuss was probably gonna get like possessed by Bill or something like that. I wasn't really believing it, especially since we just had an episode with Bill in it and all that stuff. But from what I saw, I don't think they had really any protection, like outside of the mystery shack, because like I thought that everyone thought that Ford was gonna make something for them so that then they'd be protected out of the shack, but I guess not. But they still seemed okay. We probably won't know till like the next episode or something like that. Maybe one of them like secretly got possessed, so that theory could still be, up for grabs. But pretty much other than the whole, Dipper trying to get a girl subplot, the main plot I think basically is that, they're trying to sabotage all of these other attractions, Stan and the rest of them and stuff like that. And pretty much they go across a lot of them, and then they eventually go to, I think it's called Mystery Mountain, and it was so weird at this point because like I like how it showed all the statues and stuff like that from the intro, like the water tower that says Gravity Falls. They showed that the big lumberjack statue. They showed that. Obviously, it didn't look as good as it looks in the intro, but it was still pretty cool. And pretty much some people were speculating that that girl in the preview, Darlene, they were pretty much thinking, oh, she was probably gonna have some kind of contact with Bill because she has those like web hoop kind of earrings and stuff like that, and they thought she was like some kind of dream catcher or something like that, but that just wasn't the case, unfortunately. Pretty much she turned out to be like a spider person kind of thing, and so near the end of the episode they just had to help, you know, get Grunkle Stan out of, his situation because he was trying to help Dipper, talk to the girls and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't gonna talk to girls either. Something that I actually found kind of interesting is that we actually found out that Grunkle Stan's divorced. We don't know who with or how, but pretty much it happened. I mean, we might get something about it later or something. Who knows? Maybe it might have been that girl in his flashback, the one that he saved from the robber. Maybe they could have been a thing or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's just something to note, I guess. Also, another thing that I actually thought was kind of cool in this episode is the whole bonding kind of thing with Dipper and his great uncles, because obviously last episode, he was kind of bonding with Stanford, with Bill and all that stuff, pretty much just getting to know a bit more about him and everything. And then pretty much in this episode, he talked with Uncle Stan, getting to know a bit more about him and, using his help and all that stuff. I just thought it was really cool the way they did it. Now, as far as Dipper and Candy go, I have to say, like, it was pretty awkward, like, especially when they got to, Mystery Mountain, because that's when, like, the climax sort of came in. Pretty much, it was weird because like all the girls from early in the episode, they pretty much just came together like at that one spot, and they pretty much just like called Dipper out, saying, oh, he, talked to all kinds of girls and stuff like that, he was two-timing all of them and all that other stuff, and pretty much, yeah, they just like started hating him and stuff like that. But I don't know. Right now, it seems like they might just be friends. They might become a thing later, and I have to say that I'm not really like it's not bad in my opinion. I don't think it's like terrible. I mean, it is a bit different stuff like that, but at least it's better than dating like a 16-year-old in my opinion. I would have rather preferred, that girl from the upside down attraction and stuff like that, cuz I don't know, it just would seem kind of cool, kind of like Seuss and oh, I forgot her name. I think it was Charlene. I'm not sure that girl that he talked to in Susan the Real Girl, that episode, uh, I forgot. I'm sorry, but it's kind of like that. Like it could have been like a long distance relationship sort of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I thought of this episode. I didn't think it was too bad. It was just another, you know, roadside attraction, so to say. Like it didn't really have much to it, really. Like it didn't really further the story too much. It did talk about, just some side things, like with Dipper's, love life and all that stuff. And we did get to see a new monster, some new things, some new settings and all that stuff. But yeah, just tell me what you guys thought of this episode. What did you guys think? And tell me if I actually missed anything in the first part, before they show the title and everything, because I don't think I really missed too much, hopefully, but I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, until the next one, guys, Silver Sun is out. Oh yeah, it was Melody.